We have some new AirPods coming. I mean, obviously, there's new AirPods coming. You got to believe a wildly popular product. They got to be working on the next version. The second version, AirPods 2, wasn't really a new version. Apple, did they even claim it sounded different? I can't remember, but it did also introduce the wireless charge case, though you can buy that independently from the actual earbuds, but not a revamp. Not an obvious revamp to the typical average user. Apparently, that's set to change if these rumors are to be believed, and the AirPod 3 will see an all-new design. So there was an icon uncovered in the first iOS 13.2 beta, which seemed to show some much different-looking AirPods. Much, to me, I know it's just a vector type of image here. To me, they look far more high fidelity. Just glancing at that, they look like a product with more emphasis on sound because there's this indication of an interchangeable ear tip on there,
Right.
and what looks like a bigger driver unit. So this leaks out, and then a few weeks ago, there's these alleged components that show up. These leaked components that show up, says 52audio.com, some picture here. And these earbuds look a lot like the ones in the leaked software image, minus the internal components, just the external shell. And if you're to believe the whole package deal together, then what you're looking at in the form of those shells is a much bigger internal volume to fit audio components. These things are more bulbous. They're more circular, rounded, oval. They have a much different shape. And so, of course, my take is, all right, maybe Apple heard some people's complaints in relationship to sound quality, or I'll give you another speculation here. Maybe they keep AirPods 2. And maybe these are not AirPods 3 at all. Maybe this is another headphone product because of the wildly popular AirPods. Maybe this is an AirPods Plus. Or wait, Pro. Hang on a minute. Are we doing work today? Huh?
Seems like it.
You and I?
Yeah.
We might be doing something today. I don't know. Maybe not. This could be a complete disaster. We're just talking, making noises. We're just making noises with our mouths right now. That's all it is. Anyway, so if anything, if this is something you've been waiting for, it looks like it's at least a possibility at this point, and I don't see why not. If I'm Apple, go for it. We have our pal Ben Geskin. He did his very own slick render of these proposed AirPods 3, and in his render, it's of course based on the leaks, as it usually would be. In his render, he has this angular design to the tails that typically come down from AirPods, and it really does change the appearance pretty significantly of the overall AirPod package. Much like some people were critical of the sound quality in the past, some were also critical of the toothbrush look. You know, Will, there were a lot of memes, AirPods memes that came out. Just by putting that tail on an angle, like this image that you're showcasing right now, it kind of changes the impression of the product a little bit. Less of a toothbrush.
Yeah, it doesn't really hang down.
It's a bit shorter.
Yeah.
It's a bit shorter and it moves towards the mouth. Now, also, you bake in that design, move towards the mouth, you also possibly improve microphone performance for taking phone calls and so forth. So who knows? It could be an AirPod 3. It could be an AirPod Pro. It could be an AirPod Plus. It could be nothing at all because at this point, it's a rumor. Though I do think I can totally see Apple moving towards a product like this. Maybe not exactly like the render, but just a higher fidelity version of what they're currently making. There's no reason they shouldn't. Count the cash. Popular product.